안녕하세요. 내 이름이 카트리나예요. 저는 미시스 파크 필드 5 유스입니다. 저 CPR 프로젝트는 한국 미술사입니다. 재밌게 봐주세요. Traditional Korean art is more or less a hot pot of both Chinese and Japanese art, mimicking concepts, techniques, and forms while developing their own distinctive style. Korean art's uniqueness lies in its purposeful simplicity and spontaneity underneath the complex harmony. During the Three Kings period until the Silla period, naturalism came to surface and was developed. Korean artists disliked bold lines, sharp angles, and extreme colors. The Three Kingdom period was ruled by three monarchies, the Goguryeo Kingdom, the Baekje Kingdom, and the Silla Kingdom. During this time, the introduction of Buddhism served to be an influential catalyst for the development of visual art. Architectural design, sculptures, and carvings came to flourish due to the new faith. By the 6th century, Buddhism became the national faith, and up until the 15th century, it provided nearly all of the most important themes in Korean art. Calligraphy was first introduced to Korea during the Three Kingdoms period along with Buddhism, and developed during the Silla period. Stone sculptures grew popular towards the end of the Three Kingdoms period, mostly in the Silla kingdom. In 668, the Baekje and Goguryeo kingdoms were conquered by the Silla ruler, thus starting the golden age of ancient Korean art. Buddhism enjoyed a period of renaissance, refining architectural developments. The most noticeable craft during the Silla period was their pottery, including roofs, tiles, and statues. Silla sculptures, as well as their kingdom, began to decline by the 770s. It was around this time that Korea had been known and acknowledged by the Western world. Fine pottery was produced. Painters began to be appreciated by the world, including Yi Niyang, who produced works of ink and wash paints, and was praised by Emperor Huizong. Joseon rulers abandoned Buddhism and looked to Confucianism for official ideology. Buddhism declined quickly. Calligraphy and ink and wash paintings came to be recognized as one of the most prestigious types of fine arts, perfect for the Joseon scholars. Minhuas came to rise as Buddhism declined, the faith embedding themselves into the art style. By the late 17th century, Korea's emerging identity as an independent nation began to reflect it in its art. Genre paintings with humorous themes started to trend, such as threshing rice. These types of paintings were mostly focused on expressive individuals while the background was left blank. The color cobalt blue was a very popular pigment and was used in many forms of art. During this time, the all too familiar blue and white porcelain began to grow popular. The Joseon dynasty declined and eventually came to an end as Korea was overtaken by the Japanese Empire for a period of time due to their strive for expansive imperialism. The southern style of the Qing dynasty art was practiced as the Japanese invaded. Korean art was slowly transformed into Japanese-influenced art forced by the invaders. In the 1930s, Korean painting styles were changed due to influential Japanese and European practices. After World War II, paintings took on a much more modern form of expression. Abstract painting was practiced by famous painters like Kim Ki-cheng and Pak No-soo. Western art introduced the Renaissance concept of realistic styles, including 3D illusion and linear perspectives. People began to see art as a proper career instead of just a hobby. Later on, traditional art slowly began to evolve into other forms of art, such as video development and digital illustration. Art takes on many variations of media, from graphic design to abstract art or casual webtoons and manhwas. 저는 이 CPR 프로젝트를 하면서 연나부터 지금까지 한국 미술이 변한 것도 더 관심이 생겼습니다. 저는 여러분도 같은 생각이길 바랍니다. 재미있게 봐주셔서 감사합니다.